This is not the Turkey you see in the history books. This is not just a land of ancient ruins and quiet bazaars. When the sun goes down, something else wakes up. A pulse, a rhythm, an energy so powerful, it will shock you. Forget everything you think you know. We are going on a journey into the night, a journey that will challenge your imagination. This is where East meets West, and they decide to throw a party that never ends. The music is about to start. The lights are about to flash. And you are not ready for what comes next. Imagine a city that straddles two continents. On one side, Europe. On the other, Asia. And the water that divides them, the Bosphorus, becomes the world's most beautiful dance floor. As darkness falls, the bridges light up like strings of diamonds. This is the starting line. The call to prayer, the azan, has echoed over the rooftops, a beautiful, spiritual end to the day. But now, a new sound begins to rise. It is the sound of a city of 16 million people letting go. Our first stop is a rooftop in Beyoğlu, the heart of Istanbul's European side. Up here, the view is unbelievable. You can see the lights of the old city, the Hagia Sophia, the Blue Mosque, glowing like ghosts from another time. But up here, the present is loud. A DJ is mixing modern electronic beats with the haunting melodies of traditional Turkish instruments. The crowd is young, fashionable, sipping cocktails with names like Sultan's Dream. They are laughing, taking selfies with a 2,000-year-old skyline as their backdrop. This is the first shock. The seamless blend of ancient and ultra-modern. It is not strange here. It is normal. This is just the warm-up. Now we descend. We dive into the narrow cobblestone streets of the old city. The air changes. It is thick with the smell of sizzling meat, of spices, of apple tobacco from the Nargile water pipes. This is a meyhane. It is not just a restaurant. It is a ritual. Long tables are packed with families, groups of friends, colleagues from work. The table is covered with small plates, mise, smoky eggplant, stuffed vine leaves, creamy yogurt with garlic, fried squid. Everyone shares. This is the rule. The drink is raku, a strong anise-flavored spirit that turns cloudy white when you add water. They call it lion's milk. And as the reka flows, so does the conversation. It gets louder, more passionate. People are not just eating. They are connecting. They are debating, telling stories, laughing from their bellies. This is the soul of the Turkish night. It is not fast. It is a slow, joyful burn. But the night is young, and the energy is shifting. We cross the Galata Bridge, the water sparkling below. The fishermen are still there, their lines in the water, a picture of patience. But we are heading towards the beat. The streets of Karaköy are throbbing. Bass lines pour out of basement bars. Art galleries spill their openings onto the sidewalk. This is where the city's creative hearts gather. The music is indie rock, jazz, deep house. In one bar, a singer with a powerful voice belts out Turkish folk songs, and the entire crowd, locals and tourists alike, sings along, arms around each other. There are no strangers here, only friends you haven't met yet. Now let's cross the bridge to the Asian side, to Kadıköy. If Beyoğlu is the polished face of nightlife, Kadıköy is its raw, beating heart. The streets are a chaotic, beautiful carnival. Thousands of people are moving, a river of humanity. The sound is a symphony of chaos. Live music from a rock bar clashes with Turkish pop from another, mixed with the sizzle of a street vendor making mussels stuffed with spicy rice. You buy a dozen, you squeeze lemon on them, you eat them straight from the shell. The energy is infectious, unpretentious, and real. This is not for show. This is for life. This is the second shock, the sheer scale of it, the sheer number of people who are out, living their lives fully, long after midnight. And then we find the secret spots. Hidden behind an unmarked door, down a flight of stairs, is a club that feels like a cave. The music here is pure, pounding techno. The light show is blinding. The crowd moves as one, lost in the rhythm. It could be Berlin. It could be Ibiza. But then, you look closer. You see the traditional evil eye symbol on a necklace, glinting in the strobe light. You hear a familiar melody woven into the electronic track. This is Turkey. It always reminds you. It never lets you forget its unique identity, even in the most global of spaces. But the night is not just for the young and the restless. In a quiet square in the old Armenian district of Kumkapı, an older crowd sits at tables by the sea. They are drinking tea from small, curved glasses. They are playing backgammon. The click-clack of the pieces is the only music they need. They talk for hours. This is another kind of nightlife. Slow, contemplative, deeply social. It is a reminder that the Turkish night has a rhythm for every age, for every mood. As the clock pushes past 3 a.m., the hunger returns. This is when you find the best food. You follow the crowd to a street lined with glowing lights. This is the Iskender kebab hour. Thin slices of lamb are piled on pieces of pide bread, smothered in a rich tomato sauce and melted sheep's butter, with a spoonful of yogurt on the side. It is the perfect food for this moment. It is hearty, delicious, and it gives you the strength to keep going, or maybe to finally go home. But for some, the night is not over. We follow the students, the artists, the night owls to a 24-hour simit bakery. Simit is a circular bread covered in sesame seeds. It is like a Turkish bagel. It is fresh, warm, and cheap. They buy simit and ayran, a salty yogurt drink. They sit on the curb, watching the first hints of light color the sky. They are talking about their dreams, their problems, their philosophies. The city is quiet for a moment. It is just them and the dawn. And then, the final, most beautiful shock of the night. The first call to prayer of the new day begins to echo from 1,000 mosques across the city. It starts from one minaret, then is answered by another and another, until the entire city is filled with this haunting spiritual song. The nightclub lights are off. The bars are closed. The people who were dancing are now asleep. The people who were eating are full. And the city, this magnificent, ancient, modern, chaotic, and beautiful city, is given a new start. The night was a celebration of life, of community, of music and food. The day begins with a prayer. The cycle is complete. This is the truth about the nightlife in Turkey. It is not just about partying. It is a journey through time, through culture, through emotion. It is a celebration of human connection in a place where continents collide. It is a shock to the system, but a beautiful one. It shows you that life is meant to be lived, fully and passionately, from the last light of sunset to the first light of dawn. It will change you, and you will never forget it.